Top of the morning, everybody. Let's see, we got Tuesday morning, 20th of April. It's about 10 after 6 a.m. Look at that. Breaking daylight. Got about 27 degrees over here this morning. So, still messing around with the cell phone cam. And looked back at the 3 test videos I did yesterday. And on the last video, if you noticed, it seemed like there was a lot of flutter in it. I ran it through that program on the phone to take away, what the hell did they call that? I don't know. I'll have to look back and see. Make it steady. I won't run that again because it looks like it did just the opposite. So anyhow, we're starting today, and I did download my editing software that I use on my computer. I downloaded it onto my phone, so I'm going to mess with that a little bit today and see if I can do a couple of different segments of video and bring them all together into one, and boom, upload them from the phone. Hopefully that'll work out. I got my morning coffee here. Yeah, I put a little bit of chunk of 90% cacao chocolate in my coffee in the morning because that's supposed to be a liver cleanse, and I have some liver issues. Been doing that now for the last year, about a year now, and all my numbers are good. I attributed some of that to using that cacao chocolate. Oh yeah, and it tastes good. So yeah, so I'll do a couple of video shoots today and run them through that editor, figure all that out. So I appreciate everybody's input, and hope y'all have a good day. I'll be talking to you throughout the day. We'll catch you later. I thought I'd see if we can capture this sunrise this morning over the Bighorns. Just coming into town of Lovell. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunrise. What I was talking about a little earlier was that program for stabilization. I went in there and looked, and it don't seem like that program worked too well on the video before this one, the last one I did yesterday. So I won't be using that any longer. Like there's they got quite a bit of snow up in them hills with this last storm that come through. Pretty much went over the mountains, stayed on top of the mountains. So yesterday when we came through here, we were going out to GP, and I had mentioned that on the east side of town here, you made a left on 14A. It took you up over the Bighorns. It also takes you out to two of the plants I service out here. Setco and, well, actually three plants. There's Setco, American Colloid, and Halliburton. And I'm going out to Setco this morning. I'm going to turn left. If you go straight, it takes you down to Gray Bowl and the turnoff for GP. We're going to turn left here this morning. On the right-hand side here is the Carl Taggart Visitor Center for the Bighorn Canyon National Rec Area. And then right after that is the Pryor Mountain Mustang Visitor Center. Right here on the right. 78 miles over to Dayton, Wyoming. 78. And then right here on the right is that Pryor Mountain Wild Mustang Visitor Center. Yesterday I said that there was a statue there in town, and this was the first place in the country for the wild Mustangs. So we're looking at the Bighorn Mountains right straight ahead of us. I'm going to go down here about 2 or 3 miles. And we'll be making a left turn on Wyoming 37, I believe it is. That's where the Setco plant is, where I saw all them guys down there, the little guy and all them RST drivers picking up those loads for Carlisle a couple of weeks ago. Somebody asked me how high the Bighorn Mountains were, and I believe they're right about 10,000 feet here. We got an account up there I service with the roll-off. But the road, I think, is closed right now. You can't get over 14A legally. Yeah, we're going to turn left here. This also takes you up to what's called Devil's Overlook, Bighorn Canyon, Wyoming Highway 37. Got a cow out here on the shoulder, left-hand side. On the wrong side of the fence. And then straight ahead of us is the Pryor Mountains. On the right-hand side there, where all that steam is, that's the Bentonite plant. Setco is on the south side of the railroad tracks. American Colloid is on the north side. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot a couple of random videos today. See if I can load them up in that editor and piece them into one video, and then upload them right to my YouTube page. And we'll see how that works. lot of trucks here already waiting to get loaded. It's about 30 yesterday. There's a lot here today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Wow. Quite a bit. A lot of shipping going on here. Right there's the COVID check station. Everybody's got to go through that as they come in here. We're kind of exempt because we don't deal with anybody. When we come in here, we don't have no one-on-one with anyone. We go around the back, swap out our cans if need be, and then leave. We don't have to go in any offices or deal with anybody on any paperwork or anything. Plus, I come in here sometimes 2-3 times a day. Once in a while, I'll go through there. They just check your temperature, ask you the regular questions. This guy's loading up a load of water here for the water the roads to keep the dust down. Sun is peeking over the top. And I did go through my camera gear last night and put me together a little tripod for this phone so that I could it's a little handheld, so I can take my phone outside and record with it or set it up when I'm tarping or whatever. So, yeah, that'll be a good thing. Alright, well, it looks like we got one loaded here. Okay, I will be back. Okay, so basically what we just did is we went by the Setco plant there because it's pretty much en route on our way out to GP. So I go by there to check on their cans to see how they look. And so we know we have one there to do. And now we'll continue on out here to GP. Because I know what's out there from being out there yesterday. And we'll swap one out there. And I'm wanting to try this camera out on me as we're going down the road. Like, you know, you see a lot of watching up here, some antelope running out in the middle of nowhere. Just keeping an eye on them. But okay, so that's what we're doing. We're headed out to GP to see to swap one out there. So I'll be back once we get out there. You know, unless we see some cool things along the way. Okay, well, I decided to flip that cam around to the other side so you can little icy this morning on the roads. 27 degrees. Looks like they got a little dusting out here. out here and do the deal. I did 2 out of here yesterday, and I know there'll be 1 in here, at least 1, possibly 2, it depends. April 20th, huh? Crazy weather. Georgia Pacific Gypsum, 1/4 of a mile. Sure is beautiful out here this morning. That 8 miles of rough road all the way into the plant, so I'm gonna turn this off and I'll turn it back on if I see anything, and we'll be talking to you when we're headed back out. Might turn it on once we break over the top of the hill here. Usually a pretty good view of that valley down through there. Stand by. Alright, I'm breaking over the top of the hill here. Sunrise coming right up in front of us. Sorry about the bouncing around, just the way it is, you know. It's a little bit different when you're not over the road all the time. You got to travel on some of these roads off the beaten path. I really like being able to do these videos off of the phone. It just seems a lot easier than it did off the cameras, you know. Down there on the right, I think they call that Sheep Mountain. Down through the valley. You just never get tired of seeing that. The view of this whole valley from up here. So I thought I'd share a little bit of that with you. I know I've done some drone flying out here. It just always seems different every time you look at it. We're about halfway, about 4 miles in from the main highway to the plant. I'm only doing 30 miles an hour. This truck is, it's got an air ride cab, but it's got Hendrickson suspension. Those of you that are in the trucks, it's a leaf spring suspension. It's not air ride. The truck's built to haul weight, not for comfort as much as it is to haul a weight. So it's got a heavy duty walking I-beam suspension on it, so, but it is smoother riding than the old International, which had the same suspension but didn't have the air ride cab. Now look at that, ain't that beautiful? Nice view. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we got loaded over here at GP. Got everything swapped out, secured. We'll head back towards town. Thought this would be a cool shot. I want to see how it looks on the cell phone cam. Sun coming up behind us, lighting up the hills. Lighting up the hills, looks good. As we work our way out of here. So what I'll probably do is I'll open up that editing software, Power Director. Since I already know how to use it from using it on my computer, should be pretty much the same on my phone, one would think. I messed with it a little bit last night. Everything looks pretty much the same on there, so start editing some of these and put a video together. Right. I wanted to see how that comes out. So I will be back. Okay, can you see the antelope? Right there. Looking right at us. Scoping us out, just like we're scoping them out, huh? They blend in so well, they're hard to see. There they go, out here where the deer and the antelope play, huh? That's cool. Alright, so we've been out to GP, shot a little footage out there, and we're coming back in towards Lovell, past the Lovell Lakes again here on the right. A lot calmer today, don't have the winds as much as we did over the weekend. I just kind of wanted to get a shot of the Pryor Mountains as I go around the curve here. Headed towards Lovell. Listening to Coffee with Jukebox. He's down here in Georgia this morning, doing two of those Coffee with Jukebox shows. Sure to check out his website, www.truckerjukeboxradionetwork.com, and you can find out about what's going on with all the platforms there. You got a number of DJs, you got Jukebox, you got Mario playing a lot of hip hop. He's on Thursday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern time. You got Rusty, he's on Sunday nights. He's on 7 o'clock Eastern time. All times are Eastern time. And then midnight at the Crossroads myself. I'm on Friday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. doing blues and classic rock. Just all kinds of good music down there. If music is your thing, come check it out. Don't cost you a dime. And what's really cool is you can download the shows free of charge right onto your device. So you don't have to be connected to the internet. You know, let's say you miss a show, download it to your device and go wherever you go. I mean, I'm literally out here in the middle of nowhere. And I listen to the shows anytime I want. Because if I don't make the live show, I download them later.
I love this album, I really do. I got the whole album. You guys need to check it out. There's quite a few songs. I Am 911, Patriot, We Ain't Leaving, You're One of Us. It's got some great tunes in it. I love this album. We're going to do another song by this out of this album. Here is Buddy Brown, Patriot. I love this song. God, please, I do.
No, the government can't tell me what it is that I believe. They're all poisoned out.
All right. I'll catch you on the next one here. We're going to shut this down. We're coming into Lovell. So I'll be back. Okay, here's the deal. So I got into the yard, swapped cans out. When I came out here to Setco and did the deal, and headquarters called, and looks like I got to run down to Thermopolis. So stay tuned. Get some videos of that on the phone and see how that all works out. So far, it seems to be the phone seems to be working good for doing the videos. So stay tuned for more on our trip to Thermopolis. Thanks for riding along. Okay, so I'm in between Lovell and Graybull out here on Highway 310, and just thought I'd shoot a little video just to see how it looks on this phone versus the GoPro or the Whistler. So yeah, got about 10 miles to go. We'll be going through Graybull. I probably won't shoot all that. It's 9:50 a.m. We'll see how it goes. Got to go down through Graybull, Mason, Manderson, Moreland, down into Thermop. I already have a lot of that already done on my channel. We'll have to see how some of it comes up. Up to 34 degrees. Pretty nice out here. Clear. Sun is finally shining through. And I see somewhere in the weather we're supposed to have snow again by Friday. Who knows? So I got a viewer I think his name is Jeffrey, and it shot me a couple comments wanting to know on some of my videos of what day it was and what time of the day. the video was taken. Yeah. Do you know what day and the date that this was recorded on one of my videos? Well, a couple of them actually. Want to know about the level of traffic, if that is the norm in that area for that day and date. Jeffrey, this is pretty much the normal traffic on any given date and date here in Wyoming. Any given time of day or any day, it's pretty desolate most of the time, except for when all the terrorists come, which will be any time now, and that's probably going to be real bad this year because everybody's been on lockdown, right? Yeah. So I guess I'm a little confused about your question. I guess you want to know what the traffic is like, right? Well, what you see is what you got most of the time. I've been on this road when there's been a little bit more traffic, but for the most part, it's like this all the time, except during terrorist season, which could be from, we're already towards the end of April, so it's about time. And then it'll be campers and trailers, you name it. It'll be busy most of the time. So when that happens, I'll try to get some of that footage for you. Okay. Appreciate the questions and comments, and I'll be back. Okay, well, I decided to turn the camera on as we're coming into Grable. Try to adjust it here a little bit. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see the mountains, but man, is it just gorgeous. Hopefully it comes out good on the cell cam here, cell phone. I noticed that the cell phone records in 4K. I don't think my older GoPros are able to do that. When I looked at the videos yesterday, they look a lot more crisp. So we shall see. But yeah, the bighorns, the clouds are just sweeping down it. Everything's covered in white up there. Beautiful. As long as I've lived here, I never get tired of the scenery here, ever. Nor do I ever want to take it for granted, you know? Alright, dropping down to 45 mile an hour. Getting ready to come into Grable. Side right there said bentonite plant. You turn left right here, and there's a couple of bentonite plants out there, Wyoming and MI Drilling. Here we go, Grable side. Population 1847. Elevation 3788. Hopefully you can see them Bighorn Mountains off in the distance, right in front of us. Alright, going into a 30 mile an hour zone. Welcome to Grable, established 1906. Bighorn Scenic Byway. by way of US 14 East is down here at the red light in town. Turn left, and that'll take you up through Shell Falls, up to Burgess Junction, where you'll intersect with 14A. That'll either bring you back to Lovell, or stay on 14 and head over to Dayton, Manchester, and Sheridan. Here on the right is the Gray Bull High School. "10:04 a.m. Buddy Brian Hall says you can play 9 seconds of a song before the YouTube police will come and get you. He tests those waters in every video, I believe. If you ever watch any of his videos, he's always playing little 8-9 second segments of music. It cracks me up. He loves agitating the YouTube police. So here's a light. Turn left here, go up through Shell Falls. We're gonna go straight on down in the Basin and Manderson, Worland, all the way down to Thermopolis. So. Sorry for the bouncing around there. Ain't much I can do about it. There it smoothed out a little bit. The road went from concrete to asphalt. Okay, that'll probably do it here for Gray Bull. We're going to go up over the bridge and proceed on. So I just wanted to shoot that, see how it looks. Go from there, huh? All right, folks, we'll catch you when we fire it up again. Okay, folks, here we are, coming into Thermopolis, Wyoming. World's largest hot spring. Right over the top of this hill. And on the left-hand side, you'll see the Hot Springs State Park. Once we break over the top. It's 11:10, 10 after 11. "34 degrees. Welcome to Wyoming. Wyoming's hotspot. HotSpringsWyoming.com, it says on that billboard. Thermopolis, 3009 population, 4326 elevation. Alright, so I gotta go down here and I'm gonna go into town a little bit. Gotta swap out a can at a construction job site. There was a high school we've seen right there on the left as we got into town. Down here to the red light and make a left. Head out to the hospital. That's where the job site is. You turn right at this light, you can run that over to Cody. Down here last Friday, and it was a whiteout. Snowing like crazy. A little bit different today, but stick around a couple of minutes and that could change. So I'm going to go in here, swap this out, head back up towards the Lovell there. I don't know, I got quite a bit of video coverage today of a lot of things. So when I get home, I'll put it all together in that editor and upload it directly from the phone. We'll see how it goes. See what we end up with. Don't know till you try. So I appreciate you guys riding along. It's the Bighorn River right here. Hopefully this is something we can do on a regular basis to help get some more videos up instead of doing them once a week. So if you want to shoot me an email, truckinginwyoming@gmail.com, or leave a comment down below. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. about right around here to where we gotta be. Ooh, muddy mess. Alrighty. Thanks again. Be talking at you. Okay, got them all swapped out. Good to go. Let's get out of here. That was a muddy muck mess for sure, but we got her done. And I tallied up about how much video footage I got today, and I had a little bit over 30 minutes, so that's pretty good. Just messing around, you know. Back over to Bighorn River. And they got a lot of snow down here over the weekend. You know, when I was down here Friday. And it's just barely above freezing. So I am going to take this back to Lovell and let it sit on the truck in the shop overnight. Let her thaw out. We're gonna run the back way out of here now, instead of going through town. So we're gonna come right out by the entrance to the Hot Springs Park. We're on the back side of the high school now. That's right in front of us. Came into town, we were on the other side of it. So we're gonna sneak around the back way, get out of Dodge. So you turn right here, and there's a low overpass, 12 foot. Can't get under it. Tried one time with a can. I thought I'd just see how close we were, and weren't quite enough to get under it. So we gotta go. You gotta go around it. Go. Came down here and did the deal in Thermopolis. So yeah, later on this evening, I'll put put this video together, take all the clips and try to put them into one long video. And we'll see how it all works out. So like I said before, it's a state park down there on the right. I've got drone footage on my channel from down there. Sure is pretty. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope it all come out pretty good. We shall see, right? Alright, well, that's gonna do it, unless I see something really interesting on the way home. You never know. That's the Bighorn River out there on the right. Goes all the way up to Montana. It flows north. But hey, thanks for coming along with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sound like a broken record, right? Keep repeating myself. Been hanging around jukebox too much. But you guys have a good day. And Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll see you tomorrow.